Right, we've just passed the stop-off place, a shed where people take a rest from the walk, which is there. So it's like we just had a pit stop for a toilet break, and now we're going to continue up the burn to the next turnstile gate, which is up there, and I can just see a white notice on it, so I'll try and zoom in and see if I can find it. That's it there. That's where we're heading next, to the next turnstile gate. Bye for now from the Domino Duo. Right, we've come past the shed that people take a rest at and have a cuppa or a toilet break. We've come through some boggy marsh, bits of forestry trees that's fallen over, wooden ramp across the marshland because it's that bad. Come round the corner here along this like sheep trail, and I've just noticed a couple of more little bits of waterfall here, so I just want to record them because it looks nice. It's very, very peaceful here. And soon we'll be heading up in that direction. Bye for now from the Domino Duo. We've just come past the next marker where it tells you bridle path or public path. So obviously that's for horse riders to go up the hill. And we've just come further along the pathway, and I've noticed there's a wooden bridge going across the burn further up there. So that's where we're heading next to cross over. But I don't know where the path leads from then on. I think you go around to the right and then up the hill. But we'll soon find. Right, we're just at the wooden bridge along the pathway here. And we've noticed that the river splits off at a Y shape here. It's a little waterfall just up there on the left hand side, and the burn comes down from the right hand side underneath this footbridge. So just over the footbridge the pathway keeps on going further up the burn where we'll be going, and then probably start climbing up the hill. Bye for now. Right, we've walked along to the wooden bridge, come across, and I'm up where the burn splits off at a Y shape there, and I'm right next to a few little waterfalls. Nice little pleasant spot here, one after another. Beautiful. And then from here I'm going up there. Toodaloo. Right, the Domino Duo is heading up that direction, along past that forest there, and I just want to pan round and show you the picture of where we've just come down below and the valley we've come along, which is in that direction there. That's the wooden bridge there, and further down that bit forest there. Round the corner the burn just winds its way all the way back down to the bridge where I left the car. Just stopping a bit to get me breath. And that's the pathway we've just come up. And there's a right boggy patch just on the bottom there. But no matter where you look, the countryside here is absolutely gorgeous. Breathtaking. Right, I'm going to save my battery. Bye for now, people. Some sort of shed up there, probably for the cattle or sheep to get out the cold winds. Just to the right of the pathway here. Just zoom in a little bit, just to show you. And we'll just continue along the pathway along here. So the pathway must be leading all the way up to the top of that hill there. I don't know if that's BROADSTRUTHER or whatever hill it is, but that's where we're heading, up there. There's a lonely farmhouse by itself there in the distance. There she is. Right, bye from the Domino Duo. Right, we're starting to get a few sun showers now, so it's going on the lens, so I'll have to keep wiping the bits of rain off. But we've got to the point now where we've just passed another marker and we've come across this turnstile gateway here, and there's a wooden bridge across to the other side, and there's a little remote farmhouse just above there on the hill. So I think we need to cross this bridge, turn right and keep going up towards BROADSTRUTHER. Then at the top we'll stop, take photographs and then head back. Bye from the Domino Duo. Right people, we're on this wooden bridge and we've come to a dilemma where we don't know which direction to go, because we're not proper walkers, we've got no maps or GPS as such. But normally my nose takes us in the right direction. So we're going to go across this bridge here. The grass path goes off there and goes round this little hill in front of her, then up. So I'd imagine that's the way we'll go, and there's a proper farm track by the looks of it just beyond this little hill. So we'll go that way and see where it takes us out. Or there's another farm track over there where the little wooden bridge is straight ahead. The sun's just starting to get out now, so hopefully we'll stop getting splashes of rain on my lens and my glasses, so we'll be able to see where we're going. So there's the sun just breaking through the clouds now, so hopefully we'll get a nice day to finish off this walk. So that's where this burn coming down under the bridge meets the other burn that we followed up from the bridge where the car's parked, and it goes off up there, up the valley, past that wooden bridge. And I don't know where it goes from there because I haven't got my maps. But the other way, from this side, it's coming down from up there. So I don't know if that's BROADSTRUTHER up there, Hedgehope or Strad Hill or whatever they call it.
Strad Hill.
There you are, the skies are starting to clear now, getting the blue skies again, so hopefully we're not going to get soaking wet or caught out in the rain. Just makes your walk a lot better when you know you're not going to get absolutely soaking wet or caught out in the bad weather. But I could sit here all day on this little wooden bridge here, just listen to the streams running down there, have me cuppa and a sarnie. And that's the pathway up there what we've just come from, through the turnstile gate there. And there's a marker post just beyond that, at the top of the hill. Well, at least we can find our way back anyway if we don't go too far. But no matter which way you look, you've got to climb ahead of you. Let's zoom up there and let's see if that's achieved yet. Is that the Cheviot up there, I wonder? The sun's just coming out on top of it. Toodaloo! Right, we've walked up this roadway which leads to a farmhouse with red painted doors, and there's a couple of markers. There's one straight ahead there and there's one round to the right, so I'll just pan around to show you. We still don't know where we are for sure, All we know is that we'll follow the burn as far as we can, and this roadway has made it a little bit easier to get to the top here. But the wind is not picking up, it's blowing a holy. There's the big hills over there, so hopefully that's the Cheviot, and maybe that's BROADSTRUTHER. But I'm going to stand behind this cottage wall to get out the wind while I'm recording and taking pictures at the top here. But that marker there, at the bottom here, it points to the right, the left and straight ahead, so we're not quite sure which pathway you're supposed to take here. But never mind, we're taking all the beautiful country here at the top of this mountain, so you can't go wrong, no matter which kind of day it is. It's breathtaking. It's one of these trees are still standing in this wind, sorry. But let's get behind this cottage. I don't know if anybody's living here, but it's a hell of a place to get to if you've got to go to the shops for a bottle of milk or a packet of cheese or something. And there's no dairy, like cows or anything to get your milk, or goats for cheese, or so the local shop must be back to Careyburn in Wooler. Oh, there's the rain starting, damn. I'll have to stop recording now, sorry peeps. Right, we're going to head back down towards the car now, so I'm just going to use my battery to do a 360 of the countryside where we are. So hopefully somebody can actually tell us where we actually were, because there's no wooden posts with directions or names of anything. But I'm surmising that this big hill to our left here is, if you go over the top of that, you end up back down to Langley Farm Road where we drove to start our walk up towards the Cheviot that day. And there's actually a farmer's track road just down there bending round, and it goes up the hill to the right. So I think that's where you get over that big hill, the farmers and the quad bikes. But pointing down in this direction is the valley that we've just come up from to follow the Careyburn, right as far as this, the height of this. And now we're going to go back down the Careyburn towards the car through that forest again. But it's absolutely gorgeous up here, but the wind's a little bit powerful today. But there's some crags over there, so I don't know if they're Careyburn crags. But there's also some rocky mounds over there on the top, above the trees there. So I don't know what that is. That's the trouble when you're not experienced walkers and you haven't got your GPS signals and maps and stuff. You haven't got any names to go by. So we're just taking photographs, making videos of the beautiful countryside, and I hope you enjoy them. Bye for now from the Domino duo, black and white. Right, I'm just having an explore now. That's the way back to the car, where the road bridges, the wooden bridges, and the gate there, the first turnstile. But I'm taking a little wander off to the right here, because I'm curious as to where this roadway leads to. It must go up that hill, like I say, over the other side towards Langley Farm Road. But I'm curious about this wooden bridge straight ahead as well. So I'm going to take a little walk along the wooden bridge. And then if I come back up here and do the Careyburn walk again, I'm going to go up that road and see where it comes out on the other side, just out of curiosity. Bye for now from the Domino. Well, at least I found out why that wooden bridge is further up to the right there. It's because when you come to the end of the path here, it's alright if you want to cross this ford. If you've got a quad bike, no problem, straight through. But for public to go across to the other side and follow that road all the way at the top, you've got to go up to that little wooden bridge there, which I'm going to do now, and then take a couple of pictures. Bye! Right, I'm on the wooden bridge. I've come along to see where it's going across to, and it just helps the public to get across the burn and onto that track where the quad bikes can go up and up and up using a zigzag method. So they start off down there, to cross the burn at that little burn straight ahead, and then away they go all the way up that hill to the other side towards Langley Farm Road, I would imagine. But what a beautiful place this is. Quiet. There's loads of stone fortress type buildings, the round ones. There's a huge one here just at the bottom of this bridge, so it'll be great for a wild camp overnight. Just find a nice flat part, pitch it, your bivvy in you, sleeping bag for the night, and start your walk the next morning. Wake up to the sound of trickling water from the burn here. Absolutely gorgeous. Skylarks galore there. We're seeing loads of pheasants, loads of grouse, lots of hares, every kind of wildlife you can imagine. So when I get home, I'm going to have to look at the Google Maps to find out where this burn finishes off and where it keeps going to, because if it goes up towards the Cheviot there, I'd like to do the walk and follow it right to the end one time, but not today obviously. Done enough today. You tie your little legs, I've had it. There's my other half down there. He's just sitting, put his bag down, he's knackered, poor bugger. That's the other half of the duo. He'll be waiting for me and say, for God's sake Steve, hurry up. I'm starving, I want to get back to the car for a cup of tea. Bye for now, peeps. Oh, that's really inviting, that. After a long walk and your feet are swollen and hot, you could just take your boots off, sit on the side of the river there, plug your feet in, cool them off before you start off again. But not going to hang around, people. We've got to go back to the car now. But I'm frightened to say goodbye to this beautiful countryside and this burn that's winding its way all the way down the valley again. But I've got to make my way across to there, where the other half of the duo is standing, taking photographs of me probably. Skylarks are very hard to film, Jim. They're so small and nimble, they're fast as well. I know they keep popping up and down out of the gorse, the dry gorse. You can hear them singing and everything, but it's hard to get a hold of them on film. But I'm amazed at the sky. It's absolutely blue skies now. The sun's out, it's nice and warm on our backs. It makes a pleasant, easy walk. But it's an exceptional day because there's no bloody planes going across. With chemtrails dropping shit all over. Look at that sky, it's absolutely amazing now. It's actually white fluffy clouds for a change instead of the silvery grey covering of the sun as well, blotted out. So we're an exceptional day all round. Bye for now. I'm just making a short recording here because I've just realised that these are all brand new plantings of the trees, because they've all got the sticks right next to them and they all look like silver birch. Definitely a new plantation where they've chopped them down and renewed them. And that's the view back down this pathway, heading back towards the side of the burn and the wooden bridge. So I'll just take you along the path a little bit with us, and then I'll point down towards the wooden bridge that we're going to cross over in a minute, heading back towards the car. Yeah, I'm terrible with my balance, so I've got to be very careful looking down and looking forward at the same time. But there's the wooden bridge that we came over to come up here, and we'll be crossing that again soon and walking along this forestry plantation type thing along the side, and it winds round and round and round in the valley there, back towards the car. Isn't that just beautiful? The yellow gorse mixed in with the green of the trees, and the dead ferns on the side gives it another colour. And obviously below me is the burn that's running along to meet the bridge underneath. Couldn't ask for a better day to do the recordings because of the sky, clear with blue skies and white fluffy clouds and clear visibility. Fantastic. Bye for now from the Domino.